channel. Hey, you know what time it is?
What time is it, man?
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Beatdown. I'm your host, Class. This is my co-host,
Mr. J. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. We back at it. This is the channel where two worlds collide. And my brother, what would you like to remind everybody here at home?
Well, guys, I would like to remind you here on the channel, if you like our videos and enjoy our content, we'd like you to go in the section below, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, so this is it, guys. We're finally at the 15th round of our second tournament, and it's the finals. Scarlet Witch had moved on, and so did the Phoenix. Now, here's a little highlight on how these two got to the finals. My brother.
Today we have Raven from the Teen Titans versus Jean Grey, or in this form, she will be the Phoenix. Not even in the comics are they fully able to really grasp how strong she really is. Giant raven, pretty much, that she turns into, that she uses to fly, and she also uses it as an attack, capable and a very formidable foe. However, I don't think Raven's going to be able to stand up to the full power of the Phoenix. Jean. I know they're very durable, as he's already mentioned, against someone like Wanda Maximoff and someone who has that strength, and as well as her chaos magic. I think she's got Supergirl's number in this one. I think the black hole would rip her apart, and I think the sun would consume her. There's too many ways for the Phoenix to win, and not enough ways for him to counter her power. I believe that Wanda has enough in her arsenal and in her tool belt to overcome that. She may not be as physically strong or as a gifted fighter, but I feel like with the chaos magic and it being slightly different than normal magic, and just the mass power that she accumulates, will just be too much for Hawkgirl to overcome. It was kind of like your argument against Black Widow. There's just too much that the Phoenix can throw at her, and it's just too much for her to overcome. It's just too much. Way too.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way,
representation, or my participant today, as you all know, is Jean Grey, the Phoenix, or the Phoenix Force. Hands down, probably one of the most powerful beings in all of Marvel Universe. Probably throughout all of comics. Well, most comics. There's usually someone bigger, more powerful, can do more. But anyway, moving on. I'll try to run through her abilities somewhat quickly, since we've already kind of gone over the Phoenix, and I've already told you guys multiple times of what she can do. She is immortal. She has the ability to absorb energy, concussive force. She can launch those just pretty much at will at any time. She can manipulate future life force, which means she can tap into the life force of future generations who haven't even been born yet, use the force, or the life force saved for them. She can use that up for herself, and if she uses all of it, she will pretty much erase that person from existence. Psionic Nexus, pretty much the Phoenix is the center point of all life and all beings in the multiverse. It has been said that life in the Marvel universe in itself would not exist without the Phoenix. Therefore, as long as there is a multiverse, there will be a Phoenix. Matter transmutation. Phoenix can transport people, not only herself or one person, but she can transport large groups of people in an instant, across space, across vast, very big lengths of space and time. Cosmic pyrokinesis. Basically, what that will mean is the Phoenix can use her fire ability anywhere. She does not need oxygen in order to use her flame. She can use this in space, just about anywhere she so chooses. Temporal manipulation. She can manipulate the timeline, as I said before. She can go anywhere in the timeline that she chooses. But the Phoenix is completely capable of understanding. If she goes back in time and she changes something, she's well aware of what that singular change will make. So if she chooses to, she can go back in time when Wanda was first being born and maybe kill her then. I've used that argument a couple times. And as I've noted before, the most suitable host for the Phoenix is Jean Grey. So with that being said, if the Phoenix is able to be, she's able to get all of her strength up, then she will become the White Phoenix or the Phoenix of the Crown, which will pretty much make her unstoppable. There is nothing on this Earth or her Earth or the DC's Earth. None of them can stop her. That is what I fully believe. This is going to be difficult because Wanda is so capable and she is powerful in herself, in her own right.
Yeah, she's formidable, man. Yeah.
She's extremely formidable. The big difference between the two, both of them are capable of fighting a being like Thanos. I'm very unclear if the Phoenix has ever fought Thanos in herself. I'm very curious to see.
Yeah, she has. She actually did fight the Phoenix with the Infinity Gauntlet. If I'm not mistaken.
I think I heard about that, but I just heard there was a fight. I don't know what the outcome was.
Yeah, it seemed like the Phoenix, from what my understanding was, the Phoenix had Thanos' number in the fight. I don't really know. I'm not going to say I was.
Well, there you go. There's a footnote there. You see, Wanda was able to take on Thanos and nearly kill him, but in both movies, because that's where I have to draw my example from, one smack and Wanda went flying and she was incapacitated. That was the first one. Now, in the second one, where she nearly killed him, once again, something big came at her, caught her off guard, and she went flying. So, Wanda's big weakness has always been her mental capacity, and her body. If Wanda's physical form is hurt, then she's really unable to use her powers. And if she's not mentally stable, her powers can fail her and not work. So if the Phoenix, which I'm pretty sure she'll be able to with Jean Grey's telekinesis and being a telekinetic, she'll be able to mess with her mentally. Now, in that aspect, I don't know if you really want to play with Wanda. Wanda's another telepath who, she's no joke. But if the Phoenix can get in there, kind of play with her head a little bit and just get her to lose her focus for a second and distract her, just hit her with one of those big blasts, I really think that the Phoenix will pull it out and, she'll be the winner.
Oh, dear.
Hey, you guys, this is the finals. I ain't gonna lie. I threw a lot of big heavy hitters at this force, and she has beaten them.
The one I was concerned about was Raven. I was getting
Raven.
a lot of slack for that. People
and
were
honestly,
just like, no, man, I think Raven has her.
Now it's my turn, and I will be representing X-Men's or Marvel's own Scarlet Witch.
Winds of destiny from above and below, change.
Now let's go for the brief stuff here real quickly. Chaos magic. She got it from a chaos god. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the damn name. It's impossible to say it, so I'm just not even going to pronounce it. But this chaos god gave her some incredible ability. For example, there was in the comics when the Phoenix Force had inhabited Cyclops. I think it was Colossus, Namor, some other characters, and they all possessed.
She took over like 5 people.
Yeah, so they were all, and then they went to go try to throw down with a couple of characters. And of course, Namor threw down with Scarlet Witch. Now, Namor tried throwing pretty hard hits at Scarlet Witch, but Scarlet Witch was able to avoid it with her force field. She was strong enough to throw down with Namor, and at that moment, even made him disappear. So she was able to take 1/5 of the Phoenix Force and make it disappear. Here's the thing about Jean Grey. Jean Grey is a host. Okay? She is just like I said, Venom to Eddie Brock, an example of that. They're connected in that way. They need each other in order for it to work out. So, but unfortunately, Phoenix Force needs a host in order to be able to throw down with anybody. Otherwise, she just kind of wanders off into the universe and does her own thing. I don't think you want to get into Scarlet Witch's head. Scarlet Witch has a chaos god being in her magic realm. So I feel like that chaos being would be able to kind of over manipulate Jean Grey's mind. It's not the Phoenix Force that the chaos magic needs to focus on, or that Scarlet needs to focus on, or Wanda needs to focus on. She just needs to focus on Jean Grey's mind. If she can get Jean Grey to start losing herself or get a little bit crazy or try to separate from the Phoenix Force. I made that argument before. Because Scarlet Witch could do that because she does have the ability to also use the mind to control or manipulate in a way with her magic. Let me talk about a couple of other things that Scarlet Witch, or I want to say Wanda Maximoff, has done over the time. So she was able to beat, with the help of a couple sorcerers, she was able to beat Celestio. Now, Celestio, if you don't already know, Celestials are the reasons why that these characters have superpowers. Okay? Being able to beat something that created your powers is no joke. That really shows that you're tough. You are bad to the bone. You ain't easy to beat. The Phoenix Force go against the Celestial being, it wouldn't be an easy fight. That's how I'd say that. Let's just put it in that way. So if it was able to do that and Wanda was able to beat it, or able to beat it with a few people, I'm going to say that there's a possibility she could still go down with the Phoenix Force, go toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano. Matter of manipulation. Even if the Phoenix Force decides to throw an ocean, a mountain, a rock, a truck, anything at her, Scarlet Witch can easily turn it into flowers, into fluffy bunnies. She could turn it into clouds. She could turn it into anything she wants, because Scarlet Witch has the ability to do that instantaneously. She also has the ability to sense other magic. Okay, so she would be able to sense the cosmic force of the Phoenix Force before it even came her direction, giving her the opportunity to kind of think ahead in the time going against such a worthy adversary. Now, another thing that she can do is also control time. She can slow it down, she can speed it up, or she can stop it. Now, that's going to come in handy. It's all about pretty much a Mexican standoff. Who's gonna get to the holster first and pull out the gun? Huh? Who's gonna do it? If the Phoenix gets it, she goes back in time, probably destroys Scarlet Witch in some way, destroys Magneto or something, bam, ruins her future. Bam, she doesn't exist, it's over, game over. Or Scarlet Witch can stop her, slow her down, give her enough time to kind of process and figure out what she wants to do with the Phoenix Force during this situation. Now, another thing is she has the ability to create pocket dimensions. And one of these pocket dimensions, she was able to create Vision and Children. And they no longer, if it wasn't for Charles Xavier telling her to stop making this existence, she would have kept that thing going forever. But that being said, this example is because Scarlet can create a pocket dimension where she create alternate versions of herself, where she's a lot more stronger, like she's a lot more dangerous, a lot more wild. She can create herself as a human mutant hybrid of animals with magical powers. I mean, she can do a lot of things. If she puts the Phoenix in this pocket dimension and makes the Phoenix believe that she's got Scarlet Witch defeated in every direction, every time, it's kind of hard to be able to tell who's going to be the Phoenix, especially if the Phoenix created this dimension where there's just alternate versions of her where you don't know who is really the real Scarlet Witch in that essence. Now, with the help of, I think it's Hope Summers, she was able to beat the Phoenix Force at its entirety. So, there's a possibility that in Jean Grey, even though Jean Grey is much more stronger with the Phoenix Force, I still think there's a possibility she could still throw down with her and actually put her down to her knees if she has to. Now, another thing is Scarlet Witch is able to anticipate maneuvers. So she has the ability to foresee certain things come in her direction. So in a dodging ability, she's able to kind of maneuver over some throws, a little couple blasts, a little couple blows here from there. Even if let's say the Phoenix decides to teleport, Scarlet can teleport. Even if the Phoenix pops up out of nowhere and teleports out of nowhere, Scarlet Witch will be able to sense her before she can do it, and she'll be able to dodge her before she even gets that shot in. Now, the one and final thing I wanted to add up as the heavy hitter, as the cream on top, is Scarlet is able to detect magic, meaning that she's able to detect Infinity Stones. Now, if she was able to, in one moment, slow down the Phoenix Force in this fight, she could process the ability of thinking, wait a minute, I could gather all the Infinity Stones right here, boom, in the tip of my fingers. She has the chaos magic to do it. Get the Infinity Gauntlet in her hand. Now, Scarlet Witch with the Infinity Gauntlet in her hand and with her chaos magic in the other hand, going against the Phoenix Force, I'm gonna have to say, all that magic coming her direction, Scarlet Witch will be the one to walk out of this victorious.
All right, guys, we will open up the floor for you guys. You guys cast your votes and you let us know what you think. Now, if you think that I made the compelling case and that Phoenix is going to be the winner, you drop your hashtag below and you put hashtag Phoenix.
Yeah.
Now, if you think that my boy here won, you go ahead and drop.
Yeah, you want to hashtag Scarlet Witch. We really appreciate you guys. And catch you guys later. Peace.